After the Leafs have that 6 of 7 game span where they just lose every game in regulation and can't find the back of the net and don't get good goaltending and just don't play very well, they have now won back-to-back contests as they beat the Ottawa Senators in overtime. And anyway, saying, well, you beat Ottawa, it's not that big of a thing. Ottawa has played the Leafs so damn hard this year that this was a hard-fought 2 points by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Obviously, was there some help from Ottawa? Yes. But did Ottawa also get some help from the Leafs? Yes. And let's break this game down as the Leafs win this one 3-2 in overtime from a Justin Hall overtime winner. We'll get to that a little bit later on. First period. Jack Campbell behind his net to play the puck. Has some trouble. Connor Brown, I forgot who it was, knocks it down behind the net, centers it to Connor Brown. Campbell's trying to scramble back in the net. He can't do it. 1-0 Sens, a short-handed goal. 18:53 into the first period, and the Leafs are down 1-0. Ugly start for the Leafs after this long layoff, this 4-day layoff that they've been on. Ugly by the Toronto Maple Leafs. And they can't find the back of the net at first. This Forsberg guy is making some pretty damn good saves. And the Leafs are down 1-0 after one. You got to find a way to bury one. It doesn't even have to be pretty. Well, it wasn't. Because in come the Leafs on an odd man rush. Puck gets fired on, and it goes up in the air, and it hits Ilya Mikheyev in the shoulder. It goes in. They initially rule that it was no goal. They go to the review. It's clear as day a goal. He didn't redirect. It literally just bounced off his shoulder and went in. So Mikheyev gets the goal. 14:40 into the second period. So it took them long enough. But the Leafs have tied the game at 1 goal apiece. All right, exactly where you want to be heading into the third period. Now you need that big punch. Well, then you get the old folky line out there with Jumbo Joe Thornton, Jason Spezza. Well, Alex Kerfoot's not old, but that was a line that was out there. And I think they said something like, that those ages combined is 104 or some stupid number like that. But a nice little play. And Jason Spezza, we all know the guy's got a great shot. He's at the top of the circle and in the top of the slot, really. And he just rifles one. It goes off the skate, if I'm not mistaken, of former Leaf Nikita Zaitsev. And it goes off the post and in past Forsberg. And the Leafs now have a 2-1 lead. So they give up the first goal, but they keep firing. They keep firing. They keep firing. And they find a way to score a couple goals. Were they pretty? No. One went off Mikheyev's shoulder. The other one was redirected off an Ottawa Center defenseman. Don't care. The Leafs are up 2-1. Then, just about 3 minutes after that, the Sens dump the puck into the Leafs' end. No Leaf player is going to try and go for it, so it makes Jack Campbell try and go for it, because otherwise it's going to be like a quick shot off the end boards, and it would have not been a pretty play. Jack Campbell goes out to get it. He tries to clear it to the corner, fans on it, or I guess the Ottawa center that was pressuring him got a piece of it, and Campbell tries to scramble back in his net. Alex Formenton scores, beats him 5-hole, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Both goals, Jack Campbell was out of position trying to play the puck. I can't blame him too much for that one because there was 3 Leafs not doing anything, just kind of staring at the puck, where Campbell's trying to play the puck in the corner. And now we're tied at 2. With under 7 minutes to play in the third period. Great, you had the 2-1 lead. Looks like you were going to put this game away. And you've played a pretty good defensive hockey game overall. Campbell hasn't really been tested a whole lot when it comes to quality opportunities, but 2 greasy goals and it's a tied hockey game. Now the Leafs goals weren't pretty either, so it's not like either team scored a nice goal until the Leafs get into overtime and a scramble in front occurs and out come the Sens. They're coming on a 3-on-1. This does not look good. Matthews is the only guy back, but I am not sure. I think it was Brady Tkachuk. I could have been wrong. Why on a 3-on-1, right at the beginning of the 3-on-1, at their own blue line, is he trying to make a saucer pass across the entire ice in the air about chest high? Skate with it. Not like Matthews is going to go up and pressure you, because it's a 3-on-1. He's got to play angles. He's got to play passing lanes. So why is Tkachuk making that pass really early on? Hey, I'm not complaining. I'm a Leaf fan. That's fine by me. Because he tries the pass. Matthews knocks it down with his chest. He gets into the offensive zone, dangles the snot out of his defender, gets around Forsberg, and he can't bury it. It's the side of the net. But Mitch Marner picks the puck up, circles back around the other way, and centers it to Justin Hall. I think, or did Marner take a shot and it was a rebound and then he passed it? I don't know. No matter what, Justin Hall coming off the bench goes right, a beeline to the net. Marner finds him and he buries it past Anton Forsberg. Is it Anton Forsberg? I don't know. They've had so many goalies there in Ottawa this season. Forsberg down and out, trying to make the save, but Justin Hall, with his second goal of the year, is the overtime winner. And the Buds have now won back-to-back games. They're 21-10-2. Jack Campbell, look, other than the miscue and the greasy second goal, but you can't really limit him too much on that. You could if you want. Fine. But either way, that's 2 goals on 31 shots for Jack Campbell. So he was great yet again, giving the Leafs a chance to win. Even though they couldn't score, early on in the game, he was making some big saves to kind of keep it a 1-goal game for the most part of this hockey game. Even though he gave up that 1 goal that was a really bad one, he stayed calm, cool, and collected and made a lot of saves moving forward. Because he didn't give up a goal for combined about over a period and a half after that. Usually, I would say sometimes you see goaltenders allow a squeaker like that or a terrible play like that, and then it just falls down the drain, right? It's just an absolute collapse. But Campbell gives up the bad goal, but he plays, he finishes off the period strong. You're down 1-0. Doesn't allow a goal in the second period. Doesn't allow a goal for the first half of the third period, allowing the Leafs to get those 2 goals and get them back in the game, and at some point get the lead with Spezza's goal. Great job by Campbell tonight. Yeah. Did he give up a couple goals? Yeah. It's unfortunate the way it happened. Whatever. Gave a team a chance to win. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking a guy to get a shutout every night. Give your team a chance to win every night, and he did today. So, the points today, Mikheyev had the goal with Hyman and Brody grabbing assists. Spezza assisted by Alex Kerfoot. And on the overtime winner, Justin Hall from Matthews and Mitch Marner. And shots on goal in the game were 41-31 in favor of the Leafs. So they played a pretty good hockey game. If you watch this game, look, the Leafs had a lot of great chances. Forsberg made a lot of good saves. And the Leafs' power play struggles continue. They were 0 for 3 again today. They're 0 for their last 15. And I'm gonna make a suggestion, guys, because I liked his play again today. Alex Galchenyuk looked really good out there again today. They put him out there in 3-on-3 overtime and had a couple of really good chances. Why not try him on the power play? You're 0 for 15 on your last 15 attempts. Give the guy a shot. He's got a hell of a shot. He's got a lot of offensive talent. You clearly see it. Give him a chance at the power play. What's it going to hurt you? Oh, we don't score anymore? Well, you're not right now, so that can't get any worse than that. So that's my take on Galchenyuk. The Leafs also didn't allow a power play goal, though. They were 3 for 3 in the penalty kill. So special teams didn't really make an impact in this game. But overall, the Leafs won the game. They got 2 points. They've won 2 in a row. You'll take it for what it is, Leaf fans, right? They've had a lot of time off over the last little while. They played at a 2-game stretch on the weekend last week. And before that, they had 5-6 days off. Then they played Saturday against, I want to say Calgary? No, I couldn't remember Calgary. Who was that? I can't remember. I think it was Calgary. Anyways, even if it wasn't, whatever. They got that win. And then they didn't play till Thursday today. So they've had a lot of time off, which is good and bad. It's good for rest to get people healthy and get people refreshed. But it's also not good because you want to keep going. You don't want to be rusty. And the Leafs went out there today and got the W. They're back into their groove. They got their feet wet again. All right, let's get going. Saturday, they take on the Edmonton Oilers at 7 p.m. Connor McDavid is playing some ridiculous hockey as of late. Last time the Leafs faced the Oilers and Connor McDavid, the Leafs dominated in Edmonton. Back-to-back games. I don't know, it was all 3 games? Or was it 2 games? I can't remember. They dominated. McDavid didn't really make an impact at all. Draisaitl didn't make an impact at all. Those guys are feeling great right now. So what are the Leafs going to do there on Saturday night to cool these guys off? We'll have to wait and see, all right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the game there this evening as the Leafs pick up the victory 3-2 in overtime, smack that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the game. What'd you like? What'd you not like from today's game? What'd you think of Jack Campbell other than him trying to play the puck? Because when he was between the pipes, he was great. I want to hear your thoughts, guys. Go crazy in the comments below. Twitter's down below for myself. Follow, send me a DM, do all that great stuff. Also, the Instagram link is down below, so follow up there if you've not done so already. And I will talk to you guys, Jay's Edition, on Tuesday, as we'll be talking about this past week's games. They tied 3-3 today. against the Detroit Tigers. We'll talk about that game on Tuesday. As for the Raptors, their next contest is tomorrow as they take on the Phoenix Suns at Amalie Arena. I think it's a 7:30 tip-off there. Kyle Lowry will be in a Raptors uniform tomorrow night at Amalie Arena. I'm not sure if Rodney Hurd or Gary Trent Jr. will be, but we'll have to wait and see. All I know is that the Raptors had a crazy day, a busy day, and a lot of emotions flying around Raptorland. And as for the Leafs, they say, hey, don't forget about us. They pick up the 3-2 victory in overtime today. Their next game is on Saturday as they host the Edmonton Oilers at Scotiabank Arena. 7 o'clock puck drop there. Leafs looking for win number 3 in a row. And Edmonton's battling the Leafs for the top of the division. So big game on Saturday against Edmonton. All right. So thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys then.